in my life had I been anywhere like it. Oh, how I wish I stayed at home in bed. Brought up in rock clubs and blues bars, I wish I listened to a single word they said. These people, they nourish themselves with 2-for-1 cocktails and the promise of instant gratification, hungry for others' approval, gorging on self-validation. These people, they were boys and girls of the night, blinded by the games they were playing, which were the start and the sum of their plight. Blinded by sequins sewn onto dresses, blinded by the size of wallets and the allure of empty caresses, blinded by illusion, they were blinded by the facts, blinded that they were down the road with no turning back. I had never seen so many pretty women in one place, transformed by the brushstrokes of Da Vinci upon their face, their bodies heightened by 9-inch heels and 3 grams of coke. And as I stood there at the bar, I thought, are you having a fucking joke? Where's your self-esteem? Where's your self-respect? Even though you're doled up to the nines, what I see is self-neglect. The men of this establishment were seemingly no better, though they did not sport false eyelashes, fake tits or body glitter. The women being the peacocks of this place, who would totter off to the loo and come back with white powder on their nose and another layer of foundation on their face. Well, the men would just stand, gawp and stare, checking these women out. The females saw this as an opportunity to practice their saunter and their pout. Unbeknownst to these boys and girls, this was a breeding ground for ego. The men saw it as a garden of Eros, the women as a forum for a Cupid, whereas I just saw it as an arena for the fucking ignorant and stupid. Their ignorance fueled my arrogance, their arrogance fueled my annoyance. Was I the only one here gifted in clairvoyance? Could no one else see this fallacy? Could no one else see this farce? Or were they all too busy checking out tits and arse? Were they all too busy with their head buried in their phones? Or jostling out the bar with no intention of going home? Aye, aye, aye. As much as I felt uncomfortable and stuck out like a sore thumb, as much as I felt inferior and superior and wanted to poke fun, I actually wanted to rescue each and every one. This was no way to spend a night, masking reality with a veil of pretense, too frightened to be an individual or sit upon the fence. Cheapening oneself through conformity and cheap drinks, denying yourself of yourself and the right to reflect and think of what was really going on. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we're not all animals round the watering hole, acting, reacting to hormones, pheromones, in denial of it all. For we never really leave the playground, playing games until we die. But some of us have the ability to self-reflect and wave shit bars inly goodbye. Jesus Christ, that was quick. Okay.
That's quick. That's what they all say.
Oh wow, I feel a bit, I was like, oh, about the timer situation. Happy days. Okay. So this next poem, I'm sure one of two of you may relate. It's about the nature of writing. I sit by my journal, trying to write, trying to squeeze a line out, try as I might. So many thoughts, opinions occupy this head, so many things to write about, but blankness comes out instead. I long for my ink to flow, to ebb and run like the waves, to soliloquize my woes, to turn my everyday ramblings into prose. But nothing comes out, not one drop of ink. A blank page stares vacantly back at me, deprived and desolate of thoughts. Barren lines lay undressed before me, their bareness draws me in, and I stare, hypnotized at the possibilities of how I might adorn them. I want to decorate their pages, purge myself of ideas, revel in the catharsis of scribbles, but nothing comes out. My pen and my page wait, longing to unite, like two star-crossed loves lost in the night. My brain's conspiring against me, not wanting to give up its goods. My words are merely lost trees in a wood. I long to write about requited love and all worthwhile, complete and whole. But in that flicker they see the me in you and the you in me, which makes life just a little bit more bearable, don't you see? But nothing comes out. I sit by my page and try as I might. I just can't express. I just cannot write. I am a blocked writer, a poet without words. This creativity lies dormant, stagnant, unstirred. Thank you.
Yeah.